Right, okay, I do apologise for the wait. I'm just a bit late running today, so I just need to quickly set up. Let me just change a few bits around. Grab my 8600 and set that up, so I decided to put me on, like, not... So you didn't have to wait for stuff, and I still haven't set up anything for, be right back later. I really need to get something like, some sort of music in the background whilst people are waiting, but not had a chance to sort that out yet. Hello there, Amiga Gamer. Hello, Hanko's hiding behind the cat. Alright. Give me a few while I go and grab these 600 and set up. It won't take long. In fact, actually I have to wait for that to come on anyway. I was gonna, when I said in fact, I was gonna put the second cam on, but I had something in the way. So you might notice what I've done when I was playing around with some of the settings, because I was trying to change the date yesterday because I went out and I was hoping to get back that time, but I didn't, unfortunately, because I went out to see the Batman. I did come across how to change the stream delay, so I don't know if it is active or not. It'd be interesting to see. I think I changed it from about 20 minutes or something to 2 or 5 or something. Let me just check. So now if there's anybody notice any difference. I mean, the weird thing is it's not, the weird thing is it's not enabled. So it's 5 seconds. So it used to be 20 seconds, and now it's 5. I don't know if that's going to make a difference or anything than usual. But if you notice a difference in that, that's why. So that's that in. I need the hard for me to test delays as I'm on Chromecast. I get Twitch delay. Oh, so you get that automatically. Okay, fair enough. Right, get the retro ting in. I'm gonna think about it. No, I don't do that one yet. I do. Push this in first. So this is the yellow, red, white. Oh, do next. The HDMI splitter with the stupidly short cable. It's like, what, less than a meter maybe? Really wish I would have given me a bigger cable, but never mind. Right, so, remember rightly, this goes to the splitter first, and goes into the retro pipe, and then it splits out from there. Oh, there's a raid from the retro hour. Way! Sorry guys, just give me a sec, I'm still setting up. Okay, hang on. So this goes here. This goes here. There we go. Right, so almost done now. And then we can get started. Right. Okie dokie, so just gotta plug in the mouse and keyboard, and then we can also let you know what else is happening today. So, for those of you coming in from Ravi Stream, and hello there Ravi, thank you for the raid. Usually what happens is, we do Coverdisks and games, so we start off with 600 here, before going over to 1200, it's in the checkmate. We do some Coverdisks using the GoTech here. Recent thing that's happened with the GoTech is I finally managed to get it to have a sound mod. So you can see maybe about here. Put that there. It's like a little buzzer. So that works quite nicely. Just need to get a top on. I've not had a chance to do that yet. The new thing today is I finally bought myself a network card for the Amiga, and was something I've been talking about maybe doing on and off for a while. And when DJ Hoffman did his stream recently, he showed one of the network cards he had, and it was actually going to a coax thing, I think it was at the time. I think Amiga Gamer was there, so he'd probably confirm. But here you go, there it is. Let me just get it clearer for you. So that's the Etherlink 3. In fact, what I'll do is I will make the camera a bit bigger so you can see exactly what it looks like. There you go, Etherlink 3. And I will show you the cabling, or at least on one side of it anyway. Where's the cabling going? So, excuse me. This here, is the other side of it. So that clips in and it goes straight into my network switch underneath. It works fantastically well. Is it a Prism 2 card? I'm not sure. I know that I've installed the 3C589.device, and that's what's running it. I don't remember putting in the Prism software. I remember looking at Prism software, but I don't think I put anything on for that. So once we get to the Amiga 1200 side in the other half of the stream, we'll basically be doing, at least having a look at internet through the Etherlink card. It's not too bad. It's still not great, but it's an interesting look at stuff. Oh, Prism's Wi-Fi. Okay. Didn't realise it was wired. Yeah, if you remember, DJ Hoffman, he had his. I think, didn't he have a coax or something? People were saying that's because it's like got that really big, thick connector on the end of his. Roadshow, yes, I've heard of that. That's one of the TCP/IP stacks you can buy. I'll still be using. I think I updated Miami. Got that working. And Miami gives you like 30 minutes at a time, which isn't too bad, to be fair. But yeah, right, let's get the 600 up and running. Less talky, more doey. Right, question is, do I still have a flashback on from last time? No, it's got parachute joust. And I also need to sort out the... There we go. Okay, we don't want this. Yeah, but Roadshow's a bit faster, but costs. I'll have a look into Roadshow at some point. Yeah, I'll have a look at it at some point, but right now I'm gonna keep with Miami because it's not something I'm using all the time, to be fair. It's just something that sorry, just give me a sec. There's Amiga Power. I can't remember what issue we're on. I'm just gonna jump to 10. Yeah, I'll think about using come on, think what I was gonna say. Roadshow at another point. I just want to kind of get used to the whole thing. Plus the other thing is, as I found it a bit weird, was when I put the card in, I had to really push it in, whereas with the other one I don't have to, which is kind of weird. But yeah, I will have a look at it at some point. Aha, Mr. Wobbly Leg, we've done this one. I was doing quite well at it, as the Amiga Gamer remembered last week. This is what we got. We tried Scramble, and we tried Raid, so let's have a look at this one. Did that pick up 11 all? Sometimes it doesn't pick up the discs, so I've got to kind of redo it. Pacific Islands, we did that last week. Sorry if I'm doing stuff that I've forgotten about. It's been quite a weekend. I think Saturday I just went nowhere. Sunday I went to see the Batman. And then today's just been crazy with work, so... I think we saw this last week. I think it didn't work properly. That's fine. There we go. Oh, you're not hearing anything. That's because somebody's forgot to put the sound in. I always forget the sound for some reason. Just like, oh, I can't hear anything. And then it's like, yeah, I know why I can't hear anything. Here we go, that's that in. Yeah, done. Right, so we've got Pinball Dreams, Campaign, Hook Slideshow and Mad Bomber. Let's try for Pinball Dreams in. I think that's keyboard based. I think you want to get one table in a demo. Today's high school. Right, so let's the two Amiga keys. Is it space? Yeah. Oh no, space is noted table. Shift also does that. And it's back. It's back with the back key. Should have used the space bar at that point. Oh, come on. For fuck's sake. Yeah, you get to see how shit I am at pinball. That was a small good run then. Fuck. Move the flipper a bit too quickly there. Did it again. Oh, come on, that was mean. Jesus. Yeah, so there you go. I'm going to have one more go on this and then I'm going to move on to the next one because I'm not very good at this sort of thing. Sometimes I can get a good run, but not always. What the fuck? Oh. Sorry, your time is up. I was just having a last go as well. Wonder whether I'll work on the 1200. I know a couple of games doing it at the moment. Be interesting to see if it does. Oh, the new. Sorry, hiccupy now. Next video's got the finished Amiga laptop. That'll be good. Why am I typing Amiga when I need to? Oh God, I've got hiccups now. Oh, by the way, for those of you that are following, in case you've forgotten, or especially for Rambler, because I don't think you're around when I did them. So followers now have new and some updated emoticons. So for those of you who missed them, I'm just going to put them in now. So these are the follower ones. I still like to swap out. I need to add in another for, I think we're going to put Henry, the other cat's face as the other one for the other follower, and I might swap out Sonic for something else. What's my thoughts on the Amiga Mini? Well, first of all, I don't really need one. I've got this. I've got the 1200 here. I've got a wedge base 1200. Got the... Oh, thank you for the subscription there, the Retro Hour. It took me by surprise there, Ravi. I've kind of stopped. What was I saying? Right, so yeah, I've already got like 2 or 3 Amigas. FPGA wise, I've got the MIGI, which is what I revert to if something goes wrong. So on that note, I'm kind of like, as far as the Amiga mouse is concerned, well, I've already got a laser mouse. This is the original mouse, but you can see there's no ball because it's a laser. I don't need to worry about that, so that's fine. I mean, if anybody wants to pick it up, I suppose it's good for like people like Joe. I think would be more. It's more kind of tailored for. I think the other thing I think about it is I think that they've kind of. I don't think COVID has helped, but I think they've left it a bit too late. You know, after the whole, whether you like the company or not, because I know there's a certain person in there that people kind of go, yeah, because after all the stuff that had gone on. I'm not going to mention any names, but you know who I'm talking about. Despite that, I think they've taken too long over the success of the 64 to come up with the Amiga. But I mean, we'll see what happens anyway. So, because I think what they were saying was they were going to make a maxi version, so you could use the keyboard. But it's whether it pulls it off, I don't know. Amiga Gamer, I'm in two minds about the Mini. One, emulated overpriced landfill junk by a company I don't want to spend money with. Two, the Mini C64 brought many people back to retro and boosted sales for modern indie devs. Yeah. I hope if people buy it, it'll bring back to the platform. Yeah, that's a good point. From what I've seen, it's positive. Was under NDA, but most of it's in Perfract video. Oh, have you got a link for that? Stick it in chat, and I'll have a watch for it later. Has it shown what the Because a lot of people were asking about the operating system, whether it's going to be Workbench or AROS or something. Because wasn't there a talk about they'd not done anything with the Clanato license or something? Even though they did have one for C64. Basically, it wasn't mentioned, so I don't know if they still had it. For me, I'm set on a poor Pi 400 with FSUA running nicely. I won't be buying one. It's like Amibian. Oh, okay. Yeah, I had I don't know if it. I know you said Amibian, but I'm assuming it's the same as the Pi version because that's the one I had for. Is it over there? So I've got a box behind me that has a Pi 3 Plus, and that's what I put Amibian on. I've used it a couple of times, and then when I got the Mister, it kind of subseded it. So must have licensed it off ROMs off Clanato for WXG loaded Clanatos on the box. Yeah, maybe they did. Let's see if I can. Give me a sec. Yeah. So just to show you, is this the Pi? Yeah. So this is the Pi 4 I have. No, it's not Pi 4, so it's 3 Plus. Not Pi 4. It's in a little kit, so I've got the plug box. Yeah, there you go. Well, there you go. It's not 3, but it's 3B. Sorry, not 3 Plus. It's been a while since I've used it, so I've forgotten what exactly it is. But yeah, I used to use it just to use for Amibian, but like I said, things have subseded it now, so this is probably now going to get reused as a when I get round to it, it's going to get reused as a Dream Pi connector, because I've got the USB to, that's the phone jack, so I can go from the modem of the Dreamcast to here. This gets plugged into the Pi, and then the software goes in, so that's ready to go. I've not a chance to do anything with the software at the moment. WXD loaders per yarn. There's a thread in the AB with people ranting the permission wasn't asked for, which doesn't surprise me in the least. Ah, cool, thank you, Retro Hour. Whilst we're talking, I will reset this. Right. Oh! Hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. Okay, sorry about that. Thank you there, Amiga Live, for the raid. At the moment we're doing Coverdisks and games. There will be a section where I will be going on the internet with the 1200, just to let everybody know. Just give me a second while I catch up with chat. There's definitely a deal with Canata for ROMs though. Hello there, Differcell. Excuse me, hello there, Differcell. Apparently that's been resolved, right? Okay. As usual though, it's done in the wrong order, clearly. Yes. Gulio, hello there, Legendary Dragon 75. Right, okay, so I've caught up with chat. Anyway, let's look at Campaign. Not heard of a game called Campaign. I'm just, you could probably hear it better than me, but I can hear the little buzzer going away just about. Did I actually come across this? I don't know whether it's probably going to be one of the ones I'm going to abandon, because I remember trying to play a tank game last week, and me and Amiga Gamer were talking about whether the numlock keys, whether it needed it or not, and it did use the numlock keys, and obviously with the 600 you don't have it. But what I did was I went into WHD Load and I've got a numlock emulator, and it still ran perfectly fine. Still couldn't work out to play the fucking thing, but you know. Amazing what you can fit on one cover disc, yeah. I won't be surprised if some of them got crunch. Do I really want to retreat? No. I'm just trying to work out what I'm doing. Select aircraft from list. Drag icon to map to launch aircraft, but we've got no aircraft. Oh, so right click tells you what everything does. Call up nearby artillery. Drag icon to target area. View from units. Alter or view new group. Recruit and lose the battle. Sound on. Paused. Oh, that's interesting. Don't think I could do anything from that. Radar up is always north. Direction of view is shown by green line. Vehicle okay. 240 kilometers north of fuel for maximum 240. 47 shots left with total 47. Gun loaded and ready to fire. Oh. I unpaused it, I think, and something happened. But I can't go back to the menu. The massive map screen. People have seen each other. How am I today, Legendary Dragon? I'm okay. Not doing too badly. Just a bit confused about what's going on. People just seem to see me each other, and I can't even get back to the maps. Oh, I can. The map screen is being a bit funny. Oh, I see. Everything gets no available artillery. Can we see them moving in real time? Or is that me? I see another one moving in that way. I think that's one from our side. See, this guy was over here before. I'll be honest, I have no idea what's going on. Oh, something's going on over there. Is it over here? Not tell. I have no idea what's going on. I'm just gonna change game. Maybe I'll come back to that another point. Right, Hook slideshow will be just a group of pictures. Nobody wants to see that. So let's have a look at Mad Bomber. And I'll try to remember for next week which cover disc we're on so we can jump straight into it. But then again, usually I don't kind of change the discs on this anyway. Push the joystick fire button or the left mouse button to start. Port 1 for the mouse, port 2 for the joystick. Life awarded every 350 points scored during play at space pauses. Escape to ball. Okay. Oh, this one. I think we did try this before, but because my mouse was crap at that point and wasn't laser, I found this very hard to do. But now that I've got a laser mouse, it makes things a bit easier. Did pretty well actually. We'll just move some of these wiring because it's causing. And then just turn a little bit. Right. Get some room down here in this mess of. Oh, for fuck's sake. I was a bit too slow on that one. gonna have one more go. Shit. Alright, come on. Can do level 3. Should be able to do this no problem. Oh, God's sakes. Yay, did it. A bit more sporadic now. Yeah. Well, at least I got to level 4. Remember seeing this game. I remember seeing this type of game, I think you meant. Yeah, but it was sexual. Okay. Well, you'd have to... I was going to say you could suggest it, but I wouldn't play it because obviously with it being Twitch, it wouldn't be a great idea to do that sort of thing. Right, okay, one more game. Shit. Ooh, nice. Getting into the groove then. Yeah, no. Alright, fine. That's a very ugly main character. Sorry for me, VGM playing all games. Right, I'll have to have a look at nosy through. Was it one of his old ones, or was it playing was it a recent video, or was it one of his old ones? Because the thing is now that it's got screen wipe or something, what it was called, sometimes what they'll do is they'll package some of his old stuff and redo his old stuff as a big thing. So like if he did like for example, if he did all Aliens games and he did like one like at the beginning of his career, and I say career, but you know what I mean, and then partway through and later on they'll just like put them all together as one video usually and redo it. I've seen them do that before. Okay, so what we got? 13. Give me a sec. Because that didn't pick up properly. That's strange. Why is it giving me disc 2 like this? Alright, let's have a look through Shell and see if we can find anything. Clerics. Okay. This looks like part 2 of something. What disc is this? Issue 13. That looks like a high score table, maybe. My brother told me you can't stream Honey Pop. I found that game fun anyway. Okay. Oh, is it some sort of weird dating sim? Right, okay. I don't usually play dating sims, so I think the only thing that I've seen as a dating sim as a tolerable one, but I say tolerable one, more tongue-in-cheek one being done on stream is excuse me, Hatto for Boyfriend, I think it was, where you're a pigeon. Was it you were a pigeon and you were dating other pigeons, something weird like that? Closest type of dating thing I've done on a stream is probably Wangang Heat. It's basically a car driving game, but the first thing you do is you pick a selection of well, you pick who you want to drive with you. Amiga game, I remember this one. Yeah, so you had like a really older woman, and then you had a younger woman to the point where I called a jailbait. And the driving part of it's fine. It's just that weird first part of it where you're kind of picking a date, and if you get it if you do really bad at a race, they just tell you off and walk away. So you know, it's just weird. Okay, so I don't know what this is. I'm assuming it must be part 2 of some disc for some reason. Why it says Coverdisks 13, I don't know. I can't get... Oh, did I just call it Clerics? It's CLRX, isn't it? It's not executable anyway. I don't think there's anything else on this disc because there's no S or anything like that on here. Unless it's broken somehow. Alright, let's change the disc. Measure Suit Larry. Unless you mean Leisure Suit Larry. I think people have gotten a way of playing that on stream. I'm not entirely sure whether that's doable. I mean, the only thing the only kind of point and click game I'm doing this week is Day of the Tentacle, and that's on the 486 over there. Well, we got WizKid, that's a bizarre game. Sensible Soccer, Sin Brick, Sensible Star Test. Okay, so this is like a sensible disc then. Let's have a look. WizKid then. Yeah, I'll have to double check whether that's possible to stream at some point. Leisure Suit Larry. I'm sure people have done it. We are still loading. Whilst this is loading, I can let you know, well, I'll say let you know, I've now got another 16 meg module for the 486 to install tomorrow. Hopefully the manual will let me have 3 16s and 1 4. If not, I'll have to wait until I get another 16 at the end of the month. Because the 486 here is max 64 meg, which I thought was pretty impressive. So it has no problems running something like Quake, but it's still a bit of a slideshow. Well, I wouldn't say slideshow, but it is a bit slow on occasion. Well, it is slow. It's not amazingly. I think it's 6 or 8 frames a second, but it's still somewhat playable. Are you actually doing anything? Okay, you're clicking away. Let's WizKid is one of those long loading games on the 600. I'll give it a couple of minutes before I reset. I mean, alternatively, I can see if this will run WizKid 2. The other thing is the track isn't going past 0-1. It sort of tries and then doesn't do anything. I want to call it. I'm just going to try a different game. We'll go for the 5-10 minutes and then I'm going to switch to the 1200 and then we can start looking at the Etherlink card. Although one thing I do want to say is when I was trying to use the Etherlink card last time, I had to kind of open up the case because it wasn't in properly for some reason. I had to really push it in. And it worried me a little bit because the connector was kind of being pushed back. But he did manage to get it to work, but I don't have to keep doing that, to be fair. Might have to check the connections and make sure all the pins are there. There we go. Sensible Soccer, Euro Champions. Not very good at football games, so be aware that this is going to go wrong, probably, knowing me. Oh, there's no goalkeeper. What kind of game is this? Of course, the European champions don't do it for the... What? Okay. That's a bit of a bizarre demo. Same again, is it? I think this is mostly a 2-player demo, isn't it? Yeah, thought so. There's more nudity in hot tub streams than Honey Pop. Thank God they haven't banned. Oh, and for those that weren't aware, I did manage to fix my Amiga last week. Was it last week or the week before? Basically, I think it was last week. I went to turn on Amiga. No Breno basically didn't want to come on. So when I was trying to fix it, all I did was just pull out the card, turned it on, put it back in, turned it off, put the card back in again, turn it back on, perfectly fine. So, don't know. Simbrick. Why do the UK call it football and us call it soccer? Good question. It's probably one that I can't answer on this stream, unfortunately. Not being a football fan. Oh, feeling this is just going to be a joke game. Unless Simbrick is, haha, we've bricked your 600 for a little bit. Which wouldn't surprise me. This is still doing the, yeah, this is dead. Because I can kind of see it kind of move a little bit on the counter and it goes back to 1. Wait a minute, was this the disc with that weird, because we couldn't hear it last time. I wonder whether we can hear it now. Let's see if it's what I'm thinking of. You had all the faces and you click the face and I'd do some sort of talk or something weird like that. Yeah, this is working properly. Yeah, this one. Let's see if we can hear this one now.
What is the best party you have ever been to? I can't remember after my first 5,000 times.
Is this a question about sex, drugs and rock and roll with everybody?
What is the best party you have ever been to? Before my 21st birthday date was a mega beer and split sortie. What is the best party you have ever been to? My nephew's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles party.
Yeah, this...
What is the best party you have ever been to? I don't know, it's a crap question anyway.
Well, I heard that. I don't know, it's a crap question anyway. I think it's what's the best party you've ever been to?
What is the best party you have ever been to? The toy party?
Okay, let's try Curiouser and Curiouser. Let's do.
What was your strangest dream? I was a fart that had just been lit by a match. What was your strangest dream? I don't dream. God speaks to me when I sleep.
God speaks to me when I say, oh, what is your strangest dream, I think the question is.
What was your strangest dream? They're not strange, they're sick.
Okay, this is a bit rubbish to be honest. And I can't really hear much of it. It's an interesting idea, but... okay, so we're on... It's the software... Sensible Software Disc Special. If you want to have a look on Amiga Power issue 13. So if you want to have a look at that yourselves, go ahead. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to switch over to the 1200. I'm going to have a quick look at the at the Etherlink card, and then we can get some gaming done. So give me a moment while I kind of change stuff around. Get in before. Right, I'm just going to change the composite over from this part, and I need to also remember the keyboard, which I sometimes forget. So red, yellow, white, and then the keyboard. Oh, there's another raid. Thank you for the raid there, Nav Graham. Hope you and the followers are doing well. In fact, you've come at a good time. Those of you coming from Nav Graham's stream, because we're about to switch over to the 1200, and we're about to test out the F-Link 3 card. This should be interesting to see if this does go in the first time. So, let's get the cable. Good evening there, Graham. Wait a sec whilst I untangle stuff. Okay, move that side. Make sure it's on. Hardware shenanigans, yeah, kind of. I'm okay, how are you? Just make sure that that's on HDMI. Make sure this boots first. There we go. Okay, let's see if this actually picks up the card first of all. Because like I said, I had to really push it in this time. Right. Well, let's go on. CNET device. Card info. Right, this is the problem I get. It's not... I can see it in. Olga, thanks for living the dream with the Assassin's disc as usual. Oh, Assassins. They are a good set though, to be fair. A good entertaining set. Ah, there we go. So you can see it's got the info there. I think all I had to do was not just push it in. I had to plug the connector into the back, otherwise it won't pick anything up. But we've got the card info in there. That's great. So that's the first part. Next part is we go into the system. For those of you who don't know, this is Amiga Os 3.5, so I've already got a TCP/IP stack. But as I was already mentioned, I did upgrade to Miami DX because Miami on its own didn't seem to want to pick it up. Right, let's see if it's saved all the settings. There we go, IP address finding. Hopefully it should connect. Okay, that's fine. I think I didn't save something. No, I'm pretty sure that's fine. I can see pinging out. There we go. So we're online now. Right. So on a real hardware Amiga 1200, we're about to hit the internet. And I can click to BootsD download, and there you go. We're already there. So I can click maybe B, and we're on. I'll take a time because B is a big page. Let's see who's online at the moment on my chat, and maybe we can search certain people. Last time I searched somebody was Mikey and Janie when I was on the MIGI core on the Mister, because you can go onto the internet with that one. But there's a big difference between the MIGI and an actual piece of hardware doing it. The retro is still online, so what I'm going to do, this is going to be the annoying part, obviously. So I'm going to go to Google, and you're going to see how annoying it is to go to Google. You can do it, but and this is where I've got to click ignore all the time just to get to this part. So loading up the Google sign. Give me a moment. Back in a sec. Right, and now we can do just serve the retrohard.com. So I'm hoping Ravi, if you're still on, if you've got your analytics up, probably show the next day. We'll wonder whether this will come up with Amiga Os 3.5. That's just been on there, or Amiga, or basically Google goes, what the hell is this? Actually, it probably won't do, because sometimes what happens is it doesn't like HTTPS sites. And it just stops, so kind of got to yeah, it doesn't seem to like it. Sometimes it doesn't. Oh, that was a good try anyway. But we've got Aminet. I'll load up. You bet with an FTP client using the EAB file server. This page is slow. Loaders are often out of date. An FTP client, AmiFTP, I think, but it always goes when I try to connect it with it. Actually, I've downloaded from WHD download before. I think it just doesn't download properly because it does kind of corrupt a little bit. But the point is, here I'm surfing on actual stuff. Let me have another think where else I can go with. Oh, that's an interesting one. Never seen that one before. What was the was it the old web? Like the old web or the old net? Maybe a bit quicker. Let's try that. If I can. Maybe that might be a bit easier. I just need to update the GUI settings. Change the button, add one in. I need to get rid of one as well, so I need to delete that. Retro Hitch raid. That's weird because you haven't picked up my raid thing. We're sharing. Oh, I use AmiFTP. Anyway, hello there, Retro Hitch. Nice to see you on. Just doing a bit of surfing on the old machine. I'll have a quick look at. Can I do a late? This searches the old stuff, doesn't it? Oh, you're ready with G. Just didn't know it. Fair enough. The IRC is nice old ones. Wookie chat. Okay. I need to get a better browser than AWeb, to be honest. It's not the best, but at least it's there and well, somewhat usable, I'd say. Oh, we had a crash. Not necessarily. It seems to crash the Oh no, it's fine. Just being slow. Must admit, on Amigas I don't like doing a net, but I always did the BBS. I think you can still get some BBS stuff now. That is a YS for. Browsers were always a bit behind, yeah. I was looking at iBrowse and possibly NetSurf, but I think NetSurf was a bit too... It looked a bit like it was going to slow this thing down. But I mean, this thing's got more than enough memory to run NetSurf. Oh, it's an IRC client. Okay, I'll have to have a look at that. Right, I will put that in for look at later. Cool. I will, yeah, look at that bit. What I wanted to do was do some updated Amiga stuff. So I was thinking of, I don't think I'm going to be able to find it. I don't know. What was his stuff? See if that will search. Sure, it's got a site somewhere. Is it this one? Oh, look, there's Retro Hitch right there. You're on an Amiga now. So we've got Amiga Addict on there, so I'll have a look at that in a minute. And go over to Amiga Addict. See if that'll load. NetSurf is a nice idea, but a mess on Classic. Yeah. Hello there, Daedalus 2097. Nice alternative is the Gemini browser. Okay, I will go and bookmark that. Okay, got that on my tabs. Cool, that's on my tab now. Thanks very much for that. Amiga Magazine, finally loaded. So to look at it. I would be nice to look at some imagery. See if I can do. Probably won't do. Sometimes it will, sometimes it won't. So maybe it's something to do with the retro itself it didn't like, because this has got an HTTPS and I thought that might be stopping it. But you've got this will look at it straight away. Nice big text there. I'm just looking to see if there's any images, because we know that this can do it. See if it'll find images. Is it like a new protocol? I don't know. Can I drop a link in for you to test now? Because, yep, sure, go ahead. As long as it's not going to get me thrown off Twitch. Well, it's picking up the... Oh, is that an image? I'm going to get an image. Or not. I'm assuming that might be. That's not liking that. Commodore Streamers.net is relevant. Okay, I'll have a look in a sec. See that PNG base64? I wonder why that's not loading. I wonder why that isn't. I'm assuming that's probably why it's not loading it properly. Because the base64 stuff, I don't think it understands it at all. Right, let's have a look at this one. I think that's correct. Amiga's not really built for browsers, that's probably why Amiga Express is still in development, yeah. Oh no, did that do anything? No, it's still an issue now. I did write that correctly, Commodore streamers. Yeah, I think that's correct. As did list 297 said, Gemini is interesting, but it's really not much content on Gemini protocol yet. Well, let me just try something, because sometimes what happens is this kind of goes a bit funny, and what I've got to do is I've got to go offline and then go back online again. It seems to fix whatever goes wrong with it. So let me just try that. Ooh, what's this? Okay, that was a bit weird. Have a quick look at what it does when I go here on my tab. Okay, that's a bit weird. Can I do, is this, well, will it redirect if I do www dot? It doesn't like that. Warning, potential security risk ahead because I put www dot. I think somebody needs to look at that. That's a bit weird. That should just redirect. It redirects here, but it doesn't do on the other one. Okay, I have no idea why it's not showing. That's no problem. Works even on Edge and i11, only Battle Protest. It's fair enough. Right, okay, let's do one more. Let's see who else is in chat. I'm just going to pick on someone. I feel like that guy, you know, when you're in some sort of comedy sketch and he's like, right, which one of you lot should I pick on for now? Not intentionally, obviously, but you know. Done a retro hour. Who else is Amiga? We've seen, in fact, let me just do something. Rather than me having to use Google, I will just do it through see if this loads. No, I don't think it will do. So I'll go through the old web, but it won't go through that one. You want me to try the EAB forums? No problem. Var Yahoo. Jesus. Okay. Wasn't expecting to see that on there. Is it still Christmas? Well, this is a JavaScript changer. Lots of ads by Google. Really doesn't like this. Oh, it really doesn't like this at all. I don't think we can get past that because of... Oh, we did it. We did it. That's cool. Okay. God, surfing modern internet with old outdated browsers. So much fun. Yeah, I've already done it. I mean, Metro. That loads up pretty fine. So it doesn't track it all off. Is that Yahoo Tracker Cookie, AK Prism US? I have no idea. You'd have to have a look, Amiga Gamer. Thankfully that stopped 10 years ago. MS1 of a Google. Google Analytics is just declared illegal in some EU. Oh, okay, that's interesting. So it's basically malware. Well, we've managed to get on anyway. So I'm still unsure why this is here. Let me have a quick look on normal, just to see. Oh, it's... Why hasn't anybody updated the... Okay, not even gonna ask why that. There you go. A real long page, you can see at this point, because of no CSS, so you can't condense it all. But it's done. We can get on there. Refresh that GIF is awesome. Nice to see the crisp result goes up. Yeah, I know. I double checked on Firefox myself just to make sure it wasn't some sort of JavaScript change thing that this didn't pick up. No, it's the same on Firefox. Well, nice thing to stop on. Pass adult. Let's leave that one alone. Right, okay, so we can see that we can get onto EAB on that one. I'm not sure if this game you're playing is at 6 frames per second. Please play something else. Well, we'll have a look at one more site and then we're going to do some gaming. But I wanted to do a little bit of surfing just to say, yes, it works, yes, I've got it. And, you know, it's not the most amazing thing to do, but, wow, this looks like the internet in 95. I remember browsing net on Amiga just to find out which ones I need to avoid. Oh, thank you, Funky Brewster, for the follow. Right, so one more site, and then we can get on with some gaming, because, let's have a look. Let's see if we can get on Hall of Light Amiga database. So if I click that, I should be able to... Does archive.org work all way back? Yeah, I will try that in a second. Netscape cookie. PHP session IDs. Maybe this interprets the session IDs as the as a Netscape cookie. That could be it. It's weird, but let's see how many ads it's got on here. It's only got one. This is Google Analytics. I recognise it. I think it's the new one, or was it the old one? I can't remember. Not so bad to load up this one. Bit flickery, but I think it's still loading. It's not so bad on a Hall of Light. Can't see the images though. Well, I suppose that's a massive image. Oh, I don't know. That'll be actually, that's not bad. A bit flicky here and there. Loaded up pretty well. Alright, fair enough. We've got Hall of Light loading up pretty well. Just occasionally a bit annoying with the constant JavaScript stuff, but that's fine. It's to be expected. Just want to see if it loads any images. Ah, yeah, there you go. There's a little one there. I think it loads relatively quickly. I think I'm glad I got it through. Ooh. Okay, that broke. Okay, let's reboot that. PNG broke. Right, quickly get back on so I can try H's suggestion. Give me a sec. I'll try just copyright strike to the main set I've been using. Thankfully there's 20 other main sets from the past week. Okay. I've not tried that way back yet, so give me a moment. Just catching up with chat at the moment. Right, okay, so online, let's find archive.org may be okay. I mean, it's going to have some JavaScript on it. Well, it's picked up the header. Make sure I spelled it right. I'm sure I did. Yeah. I think that's a no hitch. Fortunately. So this is probably crippling it. Encryption is a tad slow on Amigas, yeah. Just double check it's not crunch somewhere. So Aminet is fine. Just redo. Try again with. Yeah, no. It picks up the top bit and then I think just dies after that. Just try one more thing. I'm surprised that didn't even load. And that's still HTTP. Okay, fair enough. I don't know why that loaded, and that's the site that I've written. Maybe it's just the JavaScript on that. So basically this is it's a teletext simulator. But it's basically pulls in a lot of RSS feeds and then just organizes it in a kind of with JS, and you can use the fast text at the bottom, or you can use a numpad and change the numbers to different areas. But I was surprised that I didn't think that wouldn't load up, but it doesn't, so there you go. Right, okay. Anyway, grab AMI FTP away users to get Amiga stuff on file servers. Yeah, no problem. I will. Did I put that up? AMI FTP. I think somebody suggested it before. I think Amiga Gamer suggested it for at some point. Right, so I've put it on my tabs at the top so I can look at it when I come off the stream. Anyway, there you go. That is Amiga on the web. Real Amiga over here. Just to make sure, for those of you never seen my real Amiga, this is the checkmate case here, with the floppy and CD part. And down there, you can see that's the card down there. So that's today's fun. Let's have a look at some gaming, if I can get some gaming done. If my machine wants to play nice today. Probably not knowing me. Just disconnect the web. You've never seen an Amiga in real life. Have you ever been to, I don't know whereabouts you're from? Are you from the UK? Because if you are, there's usually retro events up and down the country, and they'll have loads of kind of computers and stuff. So that's, if you've never seen one in real life, that's probably your best place to have a look at. Canada, Nova Scotia. Have a look to see if there's any retro events in your area, maybe, or around somewhere in Canada. I'll be surprised if there isn't, because usually there's some in America. Is it PAX East or something like that usually does? And what's the one that LGR goes to? They usually have like PCs and Amigas and stuff. So I would imagine that Canada probably would have some. Because on in the UK, in our small spit of Ireland, we do have retro events up and down the country. We have not only retro events where you get like loads of computers, from Vectrex to oh god, Nintendo and other computers like Amiga, ST. I think you might usually see maybe one or two MXXs. There's a guy called Quang who has loads of really old machines. He'll have his table set up with loads of machines on there, including, I think one he usually brings down is this this TV set that's like a TV converted into, well no, it's a TV with a Dreamcast or something like that, is it? And you've got the ports at the top. Someone clarified that. I think it was somewhat like a Dreamcast TV thing. What else? And then we have like loads of, in the same space we'll have loads of arcades as well, depending on where we are. I think usually, more than likely, let me get this right, because I'm trying to remember if Manchester, when it was at GMX, did have pinball, and I'm pretty sure it did have a load of pinball machines. In fact, I think Blackpool does regularly have the pinball machines as well. So you would get like a load of mix and stuff. And then sometimes we also have, let's say sometimes we've been coming back, the retro video game markets where you can pick up loads of new games. For example, I've picked up recently some examples from the retro video game market. So this is Star Lancer for the Dreamcast. I picked up for about 45 quid. And picked up this nice little Need for Speed I've been wanting to get for ages. And there's also usually a Japanese seller that's there. I picked up a couple of games from him, including Capcom Generations 1 and Side Pocket 2. So that's those I picked up. I need to get round to playing those soon because I've not had a chance to play those yet. Yeah, Quan's got a Dreamcast TV, and I think the one with the SNES cart slot as well. Yeah, he's got a good selection as Quan. I have his 2000 series. I'm not quite. Divers 2000. Yeah, I think it's something like that. I think I've heard something like that. Let me just double check. Yes, I think it is that. It's a funny looking TV, I do remember that one. Was it that? I think it was. Sure, Amiga Gamer can clarify that one. Spend more time with this collection than the rest of the event, it's awesome. Yep, yeah, I do. Saturn, so on the stuff when I usually do other bits, I've got so all computers that I've already got. I've got the I might as well just bring this out. I don't know. Sorry, Amiga Gamer. So here is the 486. I've now got this working. This is the standard floppy. This is the other GoTech with the turny bit here. This also does have the clicky sound mod. This nice little thing here is the Scuzzy Cd-Rom for the 486. The 486 here is a 486DX2, been upgraded with 256K L2 cache, and I've noticed that now that I've put that on, it's okay, but it crashes a bit more now that I've put that in. I'm not going to go through a massive tour, but I want to show that one off because that usually comes out sometimes. In fact, that's coming out tomorrow. Another recent purchase of something that's going to come back on stream soon is this is an Ultra Satan for an Atari ST. So I've got a 1040 at the back. I think I did a stream of it last week or the week before. So this accepts SD cards. Currently it's got an 8 gig in. It's not doing too well with the 8 gig, but I think that's more to do with the fact that it's got TOS version 1 in. So I'm looking at kind of upgrading that. I think might be a good idea. I'm just not sure whether I should go with 102 or 104. 102 is supposed to be better with games than 104. Oh, sorry, excuse me. And you might be happy to learn, I did buy a mouse, so that's on the way. For those poor people that were on my stream last time for the Atari ST, I didn't have a mouse, so I had to use the keyboard. The problem is every time you press, left and right for the mouse movement, you just heard beep, 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 as the mouse is going all the way down here, and my listeners are just going, oh. So yeah, that's gonna get fixed. Below this table here is the Saturn. It's a PAL Saturn with a what's the replay card? Action replay that allows you to do region changing games, which is why I've got Japanese stuff for it. I've got a PAL Dreamcast, and I've got a Slimline plate PS2 under here as well. So that's that. All fucking stream. So yeah, when I am thinking about going back to the Saturn and Dreamcast, because I've got some new games that they need to be looked at. But anyway, I'm rambling. It's supposed to be Amiga Monday. I'm talking about all the other stuff rather than playing with Amiga games. Right, okay, let's have a shufty. See what games I can or cannot play. And so this is the part of the stream where I basically go, let me know what game you want me to play, because I've got some. If I don't have some, I can easily pick it up, because I have one of these. This is a CF card. I take it out, and it's my swap card basically. Means I can put on, and it's good for me to have a small amount of games, and I can slowly build it up, and then I can see what other games I can go out to play. Be aware though that the machine, because it's got a Terrifier 1230 in, which is why you saw at the top like 130 odd meg. I think I still need to do a couple of more desoldering bits, because it's not quite there. It's playing other games yet. It can play a few games, but not all, so be aware that might be the case. Subwar 2050. Okay, I do not have that, but I can get it. I know I don't have that game because I don't remember actually. I don't remember that game in its entirety actually. If AGA is find out about it and see if it'll run. Give me a moment. I'm just gotta get it. Right, okay. I'm just gonna pick two. And I don't usually I know people say I don't have to pick both versions, but sometimes if one doesn't work, I should be able to get the other working. So I've just found both AGA and CD32 versions. Right, that's then copied over. And the other good thing I like about having to do it this way is I still get to go old school and do a bit of Amiga Os, which keeps my every time I use it, it means I can remember it all the time. Well, you know. So I just need to do. There we go. It's your favorite Amiga game. Okay. Right, so what I need to do is LHAX. I don't know whether the RAM will take both of them. So if I go the reason why I'm pointing at RAM is because sometimes it doesn't do well on my swap drive. I'm hoping doing it in RAM makes it a bit better to do. Right, that extracted okay. What I mean is I hope it extracts better in RAM than it does on the swap disk, because sometimes it doesn't. That's what I meant to say. I hate when it does that. Let's try it again. Sometimes I've got to delete it and then redo it. Oh, I didn't put it in RAM, did I? Idiot. Yeah, this is what I mean by it doesn't always come out properly. Yeah, let's try this again. See if it extracts better in RAM. No. Alright, let's see if it'll run as it is. Apologies for the wait. What we've done there. Let's just delete this. Right. Cross your fingers and see if this works. Oh, that's good. Shit. See if I press enter and see if it'll let me go through. Oh, it did do. Right, so this is Subwar. Let me just update the game name. Yeah, it looks like it's correct, hopefully. So we've got subs, briefing, pilot roster, begin mission, options, simulate combat, new campaign. What's in the options? Training Mission 1 navigation test. Travel to waypoints 1, 2, and 3 and return to the carrier. Ooh. That's not good. Oh no for now. And that crashed. I was doing so well. So happy you're playing stereo, everywhere else seems to down mix, but you sucks in my honest opinion. This has been this is just because it's taken from I've got a RetroTink, so it goes to the RetroTink and then because it goes to the monitor. The monitor itself has an audio, so I pipe straight off the audio and do that as line sync. So that's what I would hear through the monitor, for example, is what you're hearing now, which makes it a bit better, I suppose. Right, that wasn't good. I was happy for about 1 minute. So was I. I was about to enjoy what you were going to give me. In fact, I'm sure I've seen you play. Let me just double check what it looks like. I'm sure I've seen you play this before. If I think I know what it is. Or maybe not. I've got confused with something else, I think. I'm sure I've seen somebody play a 3D game that was let me just double check to see if I can extract the other one. See how it's behaving now. I played it over the years on here, but too many games I played recently because A500. Usually, you've got a TF anyway, don't you? So that would make the A500 a bit more snappy, but I'm assuming maybe not too snappy. Yeah, I didn't like that. Sometimes it's just a case of bad download, and I've picked up a better version somewhere else. That happens. Right, let's just see if I can run it again. Maybe it's just that's a different problem. It's 93. I wonder whether I can pull a... Because it gets to a good point and then it dies. So I'm wondering whether I just need to pull a no cache or no MMU. Right, so it's not crashed this. So give me a sec, let me just see if... Because I noticed this with flashback last time. Ooh, just a little bit more. Mother, just a little bit more. I don't know why it does that. I noticed that with flashback. So if I didn't put those stuff in, flashback would just die straight away. But if I start putting like no cache, no MMU and something else, I get a little bit more. Then it starts and it just goes gone. So you just about saw it moving and it just died. That is, I think I still need to do some more desoldering on this. Right, so apologies, that game is off for the meanwhile. So any other suggestions? I'm all ears. Do apologise if some of these don't run, but it's not really much I can do about that. I know that runs, that's fine. So nice to have nice crystal clear imagery. What was that? Oh, I remember that one. That was a good one. That's annoying but fun. Played that last week. You know what? I wanted to have a go at what was it I wanted to go at? WizKid. WizKid didn't work earlier on. Let me just see how it worked now. WizKid the Bizarre game by Sensible Software. Nope, that's a fuck you. The original Whizball. I know I've played this recently. I'd only just worked out how to play it a couple of weeks ago. Oh, this looks like it's going to run. Although, in some ways, I kind of prefer this on a Spectrum. And that's not subwall. There we go. Thank you for the follow there, Stephen Steak. Sorry, just give me a sec. Shit. Alright, now I can move easier. Apologies for that. Thank you for the follow there, Stephen Scapegoat. That should have been... Oh, I've got the wrong fucking one, haven't I? Need to get... There we go, that's what I wanted. What I was going to say was, I'm surprised this game hasn't been known for breaking joysticks. Oh shit, I need to get the, should have got the cat. Because usually my strategy is do enough to move around and grab the cat. Oh, you shit. Oh, it's fine. I'm just reloaded it. Oh, I think I'm not sure what you're responding to, so don't worry about it. It's fine. Oh, that was a right. So get the cat. There we go. Now I can get this one. What the fuck? Ooh. Shit. I was doing so well as well. I think this is the fullest I've ever actually done one of the cauldrons. I have no idea what the siren is about at all. I think it's just part of Yeah, Sensible Software's craziness, which wouldn't surprise me. There's no way I'm gonna get past those two. Yeah, not a chance. Ooh, back. Shit. Yeah, I think that's right, Stephen. Sense made it. Sense made it. Oh, Ocean distributed. Yeah, I think that's correct. Unless somebody wants to say otherwise. I don't think I'm gonna make this one. Because I didn't know this was a Sensor game until I found out many years later that it was Sensible Software that did Sensible Software that did this. And in fact, you can see at the top right it says designed by Sensible. Oh, there's another one. Yay! Did it. Don't know what the fuck I'm doing there though. Okay, so this is the first time I've been to the Wizard Lab. Right, so do I just now need to go to the next area? Because if I remember rightly, this should be done now. Shit. Well, that was an interesting run. Excuse me. Right. I'll have another go at this because I did a pretty well, so maybe I can get a little further. Nope. Ooh, that could have been not good. Yeah, that's going to wind up happening soon. Ooh. Oh, wasn't expecting that. Fancy soda pop, yeah, it's just a bit of lemon and lime, I think. Okay, that's not so bad. Right, let's try something else. Anybody got any suggestions? Again, if it's a case of if it doesn't work, suggest something else, or yeah, something I need to sort out on this. What's the difference between that one? I think, wasn't it? Oh yeah, because that was the sequel, of course. Not familiar with Amiga games. Let's see if the Chaos Engine works. Because I know this was on an Ant stream recently. I didn't go for AJ because I don't know whether it's going to work or not. Is that the overhead view game? Yeah. It's got some really good music as well. Let's see. Let's go with this guy, and then the computer player can be this one. So, with the kind of practice with the safe practice with the ant stream, I'm hoping to get a better score. I haven't fucked it up. Oh, typo. Yeah, it is, sorry. Thank you. Haven't been on Ant Stream in a while. I should go back one day. Yeah, it's not so bad. Just the annoying things that I find is sometimes I think they repeat the challenges a bit too much. But the Giant Slayer is quite nice to play. Giant Slayer has much to do with someone's got a high score, then you and other people kind of try and help to beat. I can't remember the specifics on it. I'm sure somebody in the chat will probably deep dive. I keep forgetting what the specifics are. I know Nag Graham is very good at this game. Fuck. to get it diagonals, it's not pulling. It's not doing it properly sometimes. No. You take someone with a really good score. Yeah, that's right. I think it's something along the lines of team effort, beating other people's scores. Try this again. Same to give the concurrent player. So I think the preacher guy's not as good, but oh, sorry. I didn't realise somebody had done a... So if Funky Brewster's still on, just give me a moment. Let me sort out your request. There we go.
Layers activated.
I think that's on that side. Fine. Probably missed something somewhere.
Level complete.
Right, so I can... got 973. Gonna increase my health. Go for a skill. Grab an extra life. That done. Let's go for all with that one.
Layers activated.
What's that big gimmick? Yep, the Giant Slayer thing appears to be an average score. Created one last night, someone kicked my ass, said I was losing. 4 more people played today who didn't beat my score. Bars moved to my favourite, interesting. Okay. I'll have to... I have played a couple of them, but I haven't quite understood it.
Node activated. Node activated. First aid. Player saved.
Ooh. Nasty.
Player saved. Special power. Special activated. Map. Special power.
Right, now I can switch. There we go. Spacebar to switch special powers.
Special activated.
Waste, but never mind. I just wanted to see what it did.
Player saved. Exit open.
Ooh,
Exit open.
that's a different exit. see what B takes me.
Level complete.
This is the furthest I've ever been on this game. Please don't tell me you're gonna crash now. Considering how well I've been doing. Crash, isn't it? Oh, that's annoying. Fucking hell. See, I could escape it, but it... Let's just see if the AGA version works. Nope. What is that error? What is it? 0100. C. Memory list corrupted. Most likely demos use absolute address or have memory related bugs and overwrite already allocated memory. Try I wonder whether this is gonna have to be machine was fine. Put until you put a TF in it. Yeah, got to be that timing software fix or yeah. Honestly, you try and put a nice decent card in and everything goes to shit. Right, I'll do one more game and then I'm gonna pass you over to someone else, as in raiding. Just see if no. Just thought there was like a CD32 version. Okay. Can I show you where I'm up to with flashback? Didn't I end up playing this on the Amiga? I think I did, didn't I? That's where I stopped it because I couldn't get this working so on the Amiga. So I can get to this point When it gets to this point, and it crunches, so it would, last time it would crunch before, and the difference is, I've put this in, and that seems to pick it up a bit better, but it's not massively amazing. See if this works. Should be fine. I'll do a quick game of Nightmare. And not to be confused with the kids show in the UK. Not want a boomerang. It does move with you, so it could be really useful. It seems to take care of these lot. Okay. just as I get got at a good place and I fuck it up. Yeah, too many of those. And we're at the boss. See if we can do it. I don't think I'm going to do it in one life. Oh, so close. I'm gonna head out now. For now, take care, everyone. Have a nice day. Thank you for stopping by and for the follow. I'm gonna end it now anyway. I can't believe I was so close. So close. Motherfucker. Anyway. Right, yes, thank you again, Stephen, Scapegoat. Take care. Right, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to finish up today. So, first of all, let's have a look at the schedule. I'll be back tomorrow with Data Tentacle and the 486 over here. Whether or not I install the 16 meg card on stream, I might do it actually. I've only got a 60 meg module. Yeah, I might as well, and then that's out of the way, so you can get a bit of hardware in before we start. Friday, what we're going to do Friday? Tell you what we'll do Friday. Since I've been saying that I've bought some new Saturn and Dreamcast games, I might as well go for the Saturn and Dreamcast games. I've bought more Saturn stuff, I think. So I think we'll do a Saturn stream on Friday. Get those games out of the way. And if I get chance, maybe next week, we can do the Dreamcast ones. I think that'll be a good way of doing it. Because I've got a few more Saturn games that I do Dreamcast games. Mainly for the fact I buy Japanese as well on the Saturn side, as you already know. So I'll do that on Friday. Sunday, I do apologise, I missed last week's. I was out watching the Batman film. I found it okay. It wasn't great. Yeah, it was just too emo for me, to be honest. There were some issues I had with it. Like, there were some good things. Like, I like that kind of, you know, the way that they did the detective parts. I like that. I liked Celine Kyle, played by Zoe Kravitz. Some of the architecture was quite nice. I didn't like Robert Pattinson's emo take on things. I did think sometimes he kind of rattled his lines off too quickly, you know, when he's doing his detective part, making me think less that he was Will's great detective and more that he just wanted to get his lines out of the way, kind of thing. I saw that. And there was some other issues with the way that he did the whole Batman thing, but I'm not going to go into it massively. But yeah, I just thought it was okay. I didn't think it was amazing. Let's have a look on the who is available for raiding. Why have I just... Oh, it's because I'm still on, aren't I? Back to Twitch, not back to channel. Okay, I think I've got some... Right, I think we're going to raid Past the Plunger. He's playing Mega Man 4 on real hardware on a PAL NES. So it's his Mega Man Monday. So before I go... Oh god, hang on, here we go. Just get rid of... Right, so that's fine. I think I did that correctly. Yeah. It's cool, I'm not done the wrong person. Okay, sorry about that. So anyway, thanks everybody for turning up. Thank you to the Retro Hour, Amiga Live, and now Graham for the raids. Thanks to the Retro Hour for the subscription. And thanks also to Funky Brewster and Stephen Scapegoat for the follows. Again, I'll be back tomorrow. Thanks everybody for the chat as well. So many of you chatted today. Is me going through it, I'm going to mess someone anyway. So if you've been chatting to me and you enjoy, if you've been chatting to me, thanks very much. If you've been lurking, no problem. Let's go and raid past the plunger. Get that started. Brilliant. Right. Hopefully see you tomorrow for a bit of Data Tentacle on 486. Hopefully I won't have to speedrun it again like I did on was it Friday or something I did it because I completely forgot to save. But yeah, so that'll be tomorrow. So until then, I will see you later. Bye.